Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're going to try Taki's Blue Heat. So this one is extreme on the heat scale. And this one is 4 ounces or 113.4 grams. So I'll leave the nutrition information on screen for you if you're interested in taking a look. Also, I'll leave the ingredients on screen if you want to pause and go through that. But like always, we'll go through the basic ingredients. So yeah, this is a corn chip. It does have MSG in this. It has natural and artificial flavors. It has hydrolyzed yeast. Has onion powder, has blue one lake, it has chili pepper. It has a lot of other random chemicals and stuff. So I'll just quickly get this out of the way because I've said it on the last couple of Takis. You know, there is a lot of random sort of chemicals. It does say artificial flavors. When it says natural flavors and processed stuff is still obviously not the best for you. It's got fats and sugars and salts and, you know, lots of all of that stuff. The stuff that we kind of like and that tastes nice, like MSG or whatever. But yeah, just eat these in moderation. Don't have them all the time, you know. This is made in a facility that may also use egg, milk, wheat and peanuts. And this is made in Mexico, distributed by Barcel USA. But yeah, let's bust these open. Blue Heat, and let's give it a look and a taste. We'll give it a bit of a funkin' hungry sniff. We'll see if it smells any different from the last couple of Takis I've had. Yeah, so funny enough, this is actually a little less sort of strong when it comes to the whiff. Like, you can kind of smell corn. You can kind of smell like a little bit of flavour. But this is what they look like. It looks like they've ground up a few Smurfs and sprinkled it on top. There's actually one that's not properly rolled in there. That's a little bit interesting. But this is actually what they look like. You know, rolled tortilla chips. And you can see, I don't even have to like go closer to the camera on this one. You can just see the corn chip. The corn chip does look a little bit sort of, I guess, tainted with the blue itself. The actual corn chip underneath. But how crazy is that? I mean, you know, super fun, super cool. These are extreme, so I don't know how many kids would be eating these. I know some kids like their spice. But yeah, you know, should we be eating stuff this colour? Probably not. But anyway, funkin' hungry, Will, and I'll give you a, you know, a bit of a taste test, a bit of a breakdown of flavour, and we'll see how we go. We'll see how blue my hands and my lips and all that get. Alright, cheers everyone. It does have a bit of a sort of chemical flavour in my mind, a little bit. It's not a huge chili flavour. Maybe like it's mixed in with the lime a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to have a bit of a sip of a drink just to cleanse my palate and try again. Can you see the tea shark? Look at it. Dun, 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 dun. Tea shark. Alright, cheers. Sipping tea like Kermit. It is a little bit more sort of chemical sort of flavoured. And yeah, it does have a strong lime flavour, but I'm not really tasting like the onion and the chili as much here. And it says extreme, which it kind of is, but I find that the heat doesn't linger that much. It's kind of like, it's there, it's quite mild at first, and then right at the end, sort of when I lick my lips, or, you know, just as it's going down the back of the mouth, you do get a bit of a strong, it's more like a citrus hit, like a bit more of a sour hit than a chili hit. And how crazy is that? My tongue, my lips are all changing colour. You know, even my poo will probably come out blue. It'll probably look like that a bit, like a blue log. But yeah, I mean, really, how good is this for us? Like, covered in this blue dust. Anyway, yeah, it's more like to me, it's more like a sour hit than like a chili hit. But I'll have a couple more and then I'll give it a rating. So yeah, it's not bad, but I feel like the crunchy fajitas had a bit more natural flavour. And also, I'm filming myself do this. You know, if you eat it just in the privacy of your own home, you don't really notice like the change in like your lips and your tongue as much, and your fingers. You know, you will notice a bit, but it's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit sort of weird watching myself as I'm doing this review, and I'm just seeing like, you know, I'm seeing my tongue, I'm seeing my lips, I'm seeing everything just start changing colour, and it's a little bit concerning really to me, to be honest. So my rating for Taki's Blue Heat, it is a nice flavour. You know, it's not, I'd like a little bit more chili, but I guess that's what other Takis are for. Like the Fuego Takis to me are perfect because I like the lime flavour. I like the chili flavour. It's a good balance. The crunchy fajitas were a little bit more mild, but they was a lovely sort of combination of flavours. This one, as I said, it's extreme, a little less chili flavour, a little less other flavours. It just seems like, you know, quite a strong sort of sour citrus flavour to me. So my rating for Taki's Blue Heat, I'm going to give them a 5.8. I was going to give them a higher score, but just the blue, like just looking at myself, I don't almost want to look at myself. It's just, it's a little bit strange to me. You know, it is cool. I mean, it looks cool. I'm sure kids would be like, wow, look at this bright blue. But yeah, you know, it's a little bit concerning that we eat stuff like this. I don't want to be old, good old Debbie Downer again.
I mean, you gotta snap out of it, Debbie.
And the price rating, these, as I said on the last video, they'll be about $6 to $7, depending on what shop you get them, because it's an import. We don't get them in Australia on just the random supermarkets. You know, you normally have to go to an import store or whatever. Give them a try if you want, but hopefully this review's either made you really want to try them or really want to avoid them. But that being said, let me know in the comments below if you've tried the Taki's Blue Heat, and I don't know about heat. There's not much heat, but they're definitely blue. They're definitely blue, all right. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've tried Taki's Blue Heat. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree with what I've said. I know there's a huge following for Taki's. A lot of people love them. So I'm sure some people are going to be watching this and, you know, shaking their fist and like,
oh, you should have gave them a high score. Taki's are amazing.
But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.